We're coming to the season of Chanukah, the time, the festival of lights. Chazal tell us, our rabbis teach us, Ner mitzvah v'Torah or. There's a Ner, the candle represents mitzvahs, and Torah represents, is by light. The light of Chanukah, our rabbis teach us, Haragel b'neros having badim talmidei chachamim. A person who lights neros, ner Shabbos, says Rashi, and ner Chanukah will have children who are Talmud scholars, talmidei chachamim. It's interesting. There's two different types of neros. There's a ner Chanukah and a ner Shabbos. The ner Chanukah we light outside the house. Dafka and the Pesach Habayis, and the outside by the exit, the entrance of our home. Shabbos candles are lit inside the house. The Shabbos candles, we're meant to have pleasure from them. They're supposed to light up our room so we shouldn't trip over the furniture. They're there for shalom bayis, for peace in the home. Our rabbis teach us when it comes to Neres Chanukah, you light them by the window or by the entrance to your house. You're not supposed to have pleasure from them. You're just supposed to look at them. You shouldn't be reading a book by them. No pleasure from them. The Neros of Shabbos are generally lit by the woman of the home, and Neros Chanukah are generally lit, when there's a choice, by the man. Ner Ish V'Beis. Interesting. Both of these are Neros. These are types of candles, light that we have in our lives. Let's understand that they're both different. Neros Shabbos is the pnimius, is inside to keep the shalom of our home, to give inner light, radiance, that there should be a harmony in who we are, what we're doing as a family. Neres Chanukah, we light on the window. We want our light to shine outside into a world. We want to enlighten a darkened atmosphere. That's the light which Chazal compared, the menorah is compared to the menorah of the Beis HaMikdash, to the temple. It's the light which will enlighten the entire world. I want to suggest to you, I want to point out a very interesting thing. What happens if a person's poor? What happens if he can only afford one light? You can only afford one candle. Should you use it for Neres Shabbos, or should you use it for Neres Chanukah? Interesting question. The rabbis pose this question. The Gemara says, the rabbis teach us, if you only have money for one of the two, you have to do Neres Shabbos. Shalom bayis adif. It's more important to have peace in the home. You know what that means? All of us who have an inclination to want to correct the world, to do for the world, to make the world a better place. That's the Neres Chanukah. We want to light up the street. We want to light up the world. Social activism, Jewish activism, helping others. It's gewaldic. That's what it's all about. But you know what? When there's a choice between that and the peace in our homes, the peace in our homes comes first. If reaching out to others is going to destroy our home for some reason, if there's a need to first put together our own family unit, that comes first. That takes priority. Then when we have our families and harmony in our home, and we are the Shabbos lights are lit, then we can go and light a Chanukah licht. Then we can go and light a candle which is like the light of the Beis HaMikdash. It's a spiritual light. It's a light that's going to light up the entire world. But first we have to have the harmony in our homes, then we can shine ourselves outward.